Southern West Virginia Community and Technical College is gearing up for its 3rd annual Sergeant Cory Maynard Memorial Scholarship Softball Tournament. The event serves as both a community gathering and a way to honor Sergeant Maynard's legacy. And joining us now to tell us more is Stacy Dingus with Southern and Captain Jamie Harris with the West Virginia State Police. Gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
And can you tell us, for folks who are not familiar, who was Cory Maynard, Sergeant Cory Maynard?
That's a lot to sum up in a short time period. He was a husband, a father, a son, a dear friend. Cory was the guy that would go out of his way for anyone. Devoted his life to others, to a life of service, who really tried to personify the uniform that he wore, and ultimately did that with his final act of service.
And I know he meant so much to you. We've talked before in the past how he was absolutely just a dear, dear friend. And I know that this event means so much to his family and the community too, Stacy. We're in the 3rd year and it's growing so much. Tell us about what's taking place on the 13th.
Okay, on the 13th, as you said, will be our 3rd annual Cory Maynard Memorial Tournament. We had hoped to get 12 teams. We are already at 14, which would be our max and kind of stretching it. But we have 4 other teams in the waiting should anyone drop out. So we have had great success from the community, the first responders who want to play and honor his memory.
Well, I mean, it just goes to show it's not just his colleagues and fellow state police members where he had such an impact on their lives, the community as well. Because we've got so many teams that are playing. There's a couple on the back burner, and we're to the point now where we could use more volunteers.
Yes, volunteers and umpires are my greatest need as of today.
Okay.
So we're always looking for assistance there. If anyone is interested, please contact us.
So tell us what folks can expect, because we're already capped at participants, but folks who want to come and enjoy what the day has in store, what can they expect? Well,
they can expect good rivalry, and of course Southern's team, ourselves, are always competing and hoping for that trophy. We didn't quite get there last year, but we're hoping that we'll do better this year. But great competition, great camaraderie, and great fun.
And Captain Harris, what's it like for you taking part in the day and seeing everyone come together? Yes, it's fun to get everyone on the same field playing this sport, but it's such a deep meaning that day.
It is. It's a great opportunity for us to come out and kind of let our hair down a little bit, to be able to relax, to have some fun with friends and with people in the community, to really enjoy an opportunity for others in the community to get to see a different side of us, because so often they only see when we're showing up when people are in a time of need. So for us, we get that fellowship and we get those opportunities, but then to me it's just the opportunity to see Cory remembered, to see his life of service and ensure that it's not forgotten, and just to make sure that his name lives on. And so for me and for a lot of us with the state police, I can only say that we appreciate Southern West Virginia Community College so much for the creation of this scholarship in a way that we can see Cory's life of service continue to be honored and remembered.
And what's the feedback from his family? What do they have to say about this partnership?
In conversations I've had with them, and of course this is now the 3rd year of it, they greatly appreciate the same things, to see that Cory's name is remembered, to see that his life and career of service to the community, they enjoy getting to see that that's not forgotten. But I think most importantly is the reaching just an outpouring of support that we've seen from the community every year that we do this is really special, as people come to just remember who and exactly what Cory stood for.
It's a lot of how can I help, how can I get involved. It really is heartwarming when people have that attitude towards an event like this. Where can we go for some more info, Stacy? But before I do, how does the money from this event help with the scholarship?
Okay, the scholarship fund has been building over the past 2 years. The first year we reached our goal of $25,000, which we were able to endow a scholarship, which will live on for years to come. And then this past year we've raised an additional $25,000, which is available for current scholarship needs. We have today, as of today, I have 7 scholarship applications on my desk for students competing for this scholarship. Those will be reviewed, and we'll choose at least 2 for this year. Last year was our first 2 recipients, and this will be our second year of 2. So we'll use the $25,000 that we have from last year's and allow that endowment to build so that it will be there perpetually.
I'm so glad to have you guys back on the show to talk about this event and to learn that it's still growing. It's really wonderful to see folks coming together. Where can we go for some more information?
Go to southernwv.edu, go to the scholarship tab, or go to the foundation tab. There's a donate now button there. There's also information on our website about the tournament and when it is and where it is.
All right, fantastic. Thanks so much for joining us on Good Day at 4. I appreciate you guys.
Thank you
again for having us.
We're going to take a quick break, and when we return, our Chief Meteorologist Spencer Adkins will have a check of the forecast. Keep it here.